We have Jaime Eufemia here in studio. How are we doing, Jaime?
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Thanks for coming up. And what's funny is I've heard your name, Jaime, in regards to phone training forever. And I'm going to be fully transparent. I've not heard your phone training. Now, I'm not in the field. What's that?
I hope I don't disappoint.
Yeah, I hope you don't disappoint. So I'm going to hear it live now. But, so I'm not in the field anymore. And that was the one my struggle was always in the home early on. Phone I picked up easy, so I actually can't wait to talk about this with you because I always loved training on phone script. Yeah. You know, it's always it was, I guess, the highlight when I used to sell. That was, I couldn't wait to get there and dial. You know.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, it's the beginning. Like, you have to learn the phone, right? If you don't learn the phone, you're not getting in the home. Like, well, I'll hire a dialer. Well, you still got to learn the phone because
you're gonna be trained a lot of those.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to teach them. They're not gonna just come in and know how to do what we do. So, and the theme, you know, lately with TNL has been basics, right? Like we recruit a lot of new agents. 400 to 500 new agents get contracted every single week. And I feel like sometimes, Jaime, when we train, it's like we go up here, right? Yeah. Which is great. I mean, you know, but we need something for the basics. So today we're just going to go through basics. We're going to go through a phone script, we'll role play, and then we're going to break down exactly what you're doing, why it's important, you know. So I appreciate you coming up doing this.
Thanks for having me. Yeah,
absolutely. Before we go through the phone, anything that you'd want to say about mindset going into the phone?
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like the phones are kind of like, it's almost like you're getting ready to play like a Super Bowl, right? They don't just jump on the field. You see them, you know, on the sidelines, they're warming up. They've got their headphones on, listen to pump up music, whatever it is. So for me, in the mornings before dial day ever even started, before I even touched the phone, first thing was a gratitude journal. Second thing, positive affirmations. Third thing, some sort of caffeine, because that was my thing. Yeah. You know, maybe people work out, whatever, you do you. But a couple cups of coffee. I need some energy. I need to feel like I don't sound like a dud. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm awake. I'm ready to go. I'm in control of this whole thing that's about to go down. Yeah. So, you know, 80% of this is mindset. Right. You got to get your mind right before you even pick up the phone. So I think some people leave that part out. Yeah. Or they forget, like, oh, well, I'll just try this thing. We're not trying anything. We're getting after it. Like, this is the deal. Yeah. So, gratitude, you can't, you know, like everybody says, you can't, it's hard to be negative and grateful at the same time. So starting the day off with a gratitude journal, positive affirmations, easy stuff. I love setting appointments. I'm amazing at setting appointments. Everybody I talk to is going to set an appointment with me. These people are waiting for me to call. I mean, just easy stuff. Whatever you think negative, you just switch it to a positive. It's an affirmation now. Got it.
You're doing all this before you even touch a lead.
That's right.
Yep. Yeah. It's funny you say I remember doing this in my house. Sean told me, you know, right before I got on the phone, he's like, do me a favor, grab your leads, go in the bathroom mirror, look in the mirror, and tell yourself you book everyone you speak to. Same stuff you're saying. Like, you know, it's like I remember looking in my mirror in my house down in New London, Connecticut, my 2-family house. I was in the middle of remodeling. The bathroom was remodeled. It was funny because depending on where you walked, it was like walls, but the bathroom was good. So if you just saw my bathroom, like, this guy has got a nice house. And then when you left, you're like, oh shit, no, he doesn't. But I remember looking in my round mirror I got from IKEA and just going, I help everyone, or I book everyone I speak to. You know, so that's great. It's huge. And like, don't skip that part.
No.
Please don't.
Yes, it's necessary.
That's part of the phone script. We're not saying you should, this is what you need to do. Yeah. Right?
And every day, I think I did that every day for 3 years. Yeah. It was just part of the routine.
So you did it before you were good and you did it when you got good. Yeah. And you didn't stop.
Yeah. And especially in the days when, like, you wake up, and I always woke up every morning and checked the bank account. That was my first thing every morning. Looked at whether I liked it or not. If I didn't like it, girl, you better get after it. Let's go. Absolutely. If I liked it, I'm like, see what that got you yesterday? This is what it got you today. Let's go. Yeah. And so it was just like, didn't matter, whatever it was, but that's how it's kind of the affirmation started. But, you know.
Cool. All right, well, we'll start. I'll just be a regular lead. I'll throw some basic objections at you, just the stuff that, you know, we normally hear. Yeah. And then we'll run through it, and then we'll break down why you're doing what you're doing. So go ahead.
Let's just do an internet lead, because that's where most people start.
Perfect.
Ring, ring.
Hello?
Mike?
Yeah, this is.
Hey, Mike, this is Jaime Eufemia giving you a quick call, Benefit Center, just giving you a call back. It looks like some time ago you filled out an inquiry online about some basic insurance stuff, and I'm just the person assigned to help you out with the information. Just takes me a few minutes to do so. Hey, Mike, are you working, retired, or disabled?
I'm working right now.
Okay, perfect. And are you typically like 9 to 5, Monday through Friday?
Yeah, I mean, my schedule varies, but yeah, I filled out a bunch of stuff. I was looking for some numbers.
Perfect. That's exactly what I'll help you with. Anyway, listen, they have me in Baltimore tomorrow. I've got a few slots that are still open. What time you typically loop back home from work?
Tomorrow's going to be late.
Yeah. What's late? Like 9, 11?
I'd probably get out about 8.
8, okay.
Yeah.
And you loop back around like 9 or?
Yeah, I'll be home by 9, but yeah, I mean, I got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. Listen, just take me about 15 minutes. I can either slot you in at the 9:15 or the 11 p.m.
Wow, you go out that late?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do the 9:15 then.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Mike, I've got you here 123 Main Street, and I'm pretty familiar with the area, but are the numbers that late house, mailbox?
They're right on the mailbox. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then parking, driveway?
Driveway's fine. Yeah.
Okay. And then like any dogs or anything like that I just got to be aware of?
Nope.
All right, perfect. So if you could just jot it down, it's Jamie. I've got you 9:15 tomorrow evening. We'll take about 15 minutes to go through this with you quick. Anyway, Jamie, 9:15. I'll see you tomorrow.
Got it. Perfect. And it's like, you didn't even give me a chance to say anything.
No.
Right. But that's how it should be, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Everything we address, we follow it up with a set.
Yeah.
There's no pausing. The minute a pause is like leaving a door open to a burglar, right?
Yeah.
Like we're not going to leave the door open if we know a burglar's in the neighborhood. We're going to shut and lock the door. So that's kind of how handling an objection or a concern is. We are going to handle it fast and move straight back to the set.
Right.
No pausing. I don't need to be okay with what you say or what I say.
And notice how she stayed here the whole time.
Yeah.
Like I said, I fill a bunch of stuff out. Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Nothing.
Sean always just say, talk slow enough so they can understand you, but fast enough so they can't get a word in. And that's exactly like you just, like I literally couldn't. I'm like, I'm gonna throw something, but I couldn't.
We'll do so, I'm sure. But that's really how it goes. People want to handle all the objections. But if you just do it like this, you're probably not going to get as many. You are going to get some.
Right.
And we are going to be ready for it because we'll give you some pointers and tips to be ready for it. But if you just keep it moving, no matter what they say, you're not going to get peppered like you would if you didn't.
Right. Right. Absolutely. And it's, going back to the mindset, that's where it starts. Right. But having that mentality throughout the entire phone conversation where anything I could say, it doesn't matter.
No.
It doesn't matter because your only job is to sell that contact.
Yep.
The reason why you got to come out is you filled something out, right?
That's it.
So we'll go. Let's say, I don't remember filling anything out, Jimmy.
No worries. I don't remember what I had for breakfast. Anyway, Mike, like I said, just takes me about 15 minutes. We'll go through the information quick. So, were you working, retired, or disabled?
I'm retired now, but can you just email that over to me? Or?
Yeah, I'd love to, but unfortunately, they make me lay eyes on you just to make sure you're alive, breathing. Believe it or not, people take plans out on people who are deceased. Anyway, morning or afternoon typically better for you?
Yeah, probably afternoons.
Okay. And then I'm good with the time.
And let's say I'm an older person. I got doctor's appointments all day. And I don't have people come out to the house.
I hear you. I don't like doing that either. What time's your doctor's appointment tomorrow?
Like noon.
Noon. Okay. Yeah. Is that the only one you have?
Then I got to stop at the post office and then do some grocery shopping. So a pretty busy day.
I know. Oh my gosh, I hear that. So if you go to the doctor's office at 12 and then the post office and then you have to grab groceries, you think you're probably home by like at least 3?
Probably 3 or 4, yeah.
Okay. So I either have a 4:15 or a 5:30. Which time would you like?
Do the 5:30.
Okay.
And notice how you don't, I threw out a 4. You're never going to take that, right?
Mm-mm.
No. What if you don't have any appointments booked and I go, Jamie, tomorrow at 2 would be great.
I don't know if I might be able to slide you in at 2. I got to ham it up like I'm super busy.
Yeah.
Even if I can do the 2 and that's the only thing that works for me, I'm just sliding them in. Like I'm going to do my best to get them in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super busy.
Yeah, because you want to have that mentality the whole time. And it's like you're putting them into your schedule.
Yeah.
You're not jumping at what they're saying.
Yeah. It's like you call a dentist for a cleaning. They're not like, oh, come on anytime you want. Right. It's like, you're going to come when he's got the cleaning times available. Yeah. Same thing.
And talk to me a little bit about the tone, right? It's not crazy excited. It's not down like, hey, Jamie. It's just right here.
The first 10 seconds, I need to sound just about relatable. Yeah. Like so much so that you kind of think you might know me, but not really, but I'm still in control. Like I can't sound like a telemarketer. I'm not a salesperson. I'm not a customer service rep. We kind of know each other. It's like if my best friend gave me a referral for her neighbor, she knows I'm going to call at some point in time because she gave me the referral. Right. But she doesn't know what my voice sounds like. She doesn't know when I'm going to call, but she has an idea. That's how I look at a lead. They have an idea someone's going to call about insurance because they filled out a form and gave us their phone number. So I need to kind of be relatable in those first 10 seconds. if you were to answer the phone like a grandma, I'm gonna kind of mirror my voice like a grandma.
Right.
If you sound like a truck driver smoking 18 cigarettes a day, I'm going to sound a little bit more brash and just like rough.
Let's do that. I'll be bothered. Let's see how you do. Yeah.
Ring, ring.
Hello?
Yeah, Mike?
Yes, Mike. Who's this?
Yeah, Mike. Jamie Eufemia giving you a quick call, Benefit Center.
Yeah, from where?
This Jaime Eufemia Benefit Center, just giving you a quick call. Hey, listen, my name probably doesn't ring a bell, but listen, you filled out a form online some time ago about some different.
I fill out a bunch of stuff.
I know, me too. Anyway, it was just about some different plans if somewhere to happen to help take care of your final expenses or burial.
Yeah, I'm probably all set with that. I think I took care of that actually. Yeah.
Perfect. So, Mike, here's what we got to do. They just make sure you got the proper plan. They've got me out there tomorrow helping folks. I got a couple time slots. Mike, you working, retired, disabled?
I'm working. Yeah, I work a lot.
Okay. What time you typically get back home from work?
I'm like 6 or 7, but I don't really need this.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No worries. Like I said, you're just going to have that thing out. We'll just make sure you have the proper plan. So you said you get back home at 6 o'clock?
About 7.
Yeah. Okay. Takes me about 10 or 15 minutes. I can either do a 7:30 or an 8:45. Which time would you prefer?
We'll do 7:30. Can you just leave it in a mailbox though?
Yeah. No, we got to just make sure you are who you say you are. It takes me, like I said, 15, 20 minutes. So you said 7:45?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now I've got you here, and I'm assuming you're still at the 123 Main Street.
Yep.
And then I just do the tie down again.
Again, no matter what I'm saying. You don't get upset. You don't get combative. Like the worst thing you could do is start arguing, right? Like,
yeah, it's probably not.
How does that
end? Probably you not helping them.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. No, it's like no big deal. It's kind of like when you have kids, right? They fall off their skateboard, they fall off their bike, and they scuff their knee. If I threw my hands up and acted like we had to go to the hospital and cut their leg off, they would freak out.
Right.
Same thing. I'm just going to get them a paper towel, give them a quick Band-Aid, smack, wipe it up, and we're moving on to the bike again. We got to get on.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. They should throw me an objection or concern. I'm going to, just act like it's no big deal, handle it quickly, move back to the set.
Right. And the stuff you're going to get, it's the same couple thing. It's not like, you're going to get some magical objection that no one ever, it's the same stuff.
I don't have time.
I don't have time, too busy.
I already
took care of it.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I'm not interested.
Yeah, that's it. It's 4.
Yeah. Right.
And we pretty much are saying the same thing for all of them.
Yeah. And that's the key is like, you're not even actually addressing the end of like, unless I say, I don't want you to come out, then I got to lay eyes on you. But then it's, and the key, and this is what I hope y'all can understand. It's not the fact that she said I have to lay eyes on you. It's the fact that you switched right back to, so anyways, does the 4 or 6 work?
Yeah.
Just go back to that.
Every time.
I mean, we have shirts over there. I don't know if they're still here, but they say Tuesday at 6, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, people don't even know it's because Sean did a training just like this. Yep. And that was his rebuttal to the objection. Tuesday at 6? Yep. That'll work. Tuesday at 6. Like, it didn't matter what the person was saying.
Yeah.
Because it's like, and if you can, it's why the positive affirmations are so big, but if you can always remember that they initiated contact with you.
Yeah.
Right. This is how I looked at it, Jamie. I looked at it as I'm sitting in my office, minding my own business, and y'all keep sending me forms. That's why I'm calling you. I didn't even say that phone. I said, dude, you fill this out and send it to me. You're bothering me. Like, why are you bothering me? I'm not, you're bothering me, dude. I'm sitting in my office minding my business. Y'all keep filling out these damn forms. Now I have to call you.
Right. Yeah.
Like my attitude was almost like half bothered, right? Like,
yeah.
And then notice how in the beginning, you didn't say, is Mr. Sizer there? Or can I speak to Mike, right? Explain that a little bit. Like you heard a male's voice and it's just.
Yeah. It's as soon as I hear a male's voice, Mike, it's just like question, but I don't need you to say yes and who's speaking. I'm like, as soon as you even give me an ounce of a sound, I'm moving straight to the script.
Right.
I don't need to ask you how you're doing or nope, Mike. Hey, Mike, Jamie, I'm just going straight into it quickly. Yeah. Likewise, if the lead says Mike and a woman answers, I'm actually going to be confused as to why a woman is answering your phone, right? So if it says Mike, but a woman answers like, I was looking for Mike, but is this his wife?
Yeah.
I don't want her to get nervous that a female's calling her, so I gotta say that fast.
That's not gonna work, right? You just go, "Hey, is Mike there? It's Jamie."
Yeah, like who's Jamie?
Who's this?
Yeah. No, I'm assuming it's her, and I'm moving straight to her because maybe the phone numbers got mixed up. But I am acting like it's kind of weird that she's answering this phone because we don't I put my phone number if I'm looking for someone to call me.
Yeah.
Vice versa, my husband as well. So. Likewise, if I called my friend and somebody else other than her answers, I'm like, is Katie around? Like, it's kind of weird somebody's answering the phone that's not the person.
Right.
So we're going to treat people just like we would treat anybody else.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, what do you do if they just flat out, I don't remember any of this? Like, do you start bringing stuff up off the lead?
Yeah. I mean, it's like peeling back the layers of an onion, right? I'm going to just hurry up and start giving them things that they did give me. So then they're just kind of peeling back the layers so they start to trust me more.
So let's do it. I don't remember filling out anything. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no worries, Mike. It was just a thing that you put on here. It looks like your birthday was 12/29/86, and it looks like you were looking for about $10,000 in premium. And then it looks like here you even put beneficiary, but actually, you know what? It actually looks like you didn't put anything there. Anyway, no worries about that. I see you're at 123 Main Street, and you're right there in 21222 zip code. Anyway, like I said, it just takes me a few minutes to go through the information. They've got me out there tomorrow. Now, are you working, retired, or disabled?
All right, and then you get right into it.
Yeah.
Again, it's like, are y'all repeating yourselves? Yes. It's the same thing. It's like you can train a phone script in like 2 minutes. Yeah. It's the same thing over and over. Yeah. And that was good. My birthday is actually 12/26/85. So I don't know if that was planned, Jamie. You said 12/29/86. I was like, no idea. Wow, she's good. That's pretty damn close. So
no clue.
Yeah. Good work. Hey. But I mean, it's keep it simple. Yeah. It's know that they filled something out. And I really think, but the keys are not what she's saying. It's how she's saying it. It's the speed in which you're talking, where I can't get a word in, and it's the ability to not be rattled, regardless of what I'm saying. Yeah, it doesn't matter. No, I filled something out. Everyone you're talking to filled whether it was a direct mail lead, an internet lead. I think last thing we'll do is if they're old leads, because you get that right. Well, that works on the new leads, Jamie. You don't understand. I'm calling stuff that's 3 years old. Mm-hmm. Okay. All you have to do is just say it was about the information you filled out some time ago. Yeah. Some time ago encompasses like 1 day, 1 week, 1 year, 10 years. Yeah. I mean, some time ago could be anything. Right. That's all. And if I go, yeah, Jamie, that was so long ago. I don't even need that anymore. Yeah, no worries. We're just going to make sure you get the proper plan. So were mornings or afternoons going to be better for you? Just right back to it. No biggie. Doesn't matter. Yeah. And then find what works for you. Mornings, I mean, Sean did Tuesday at 6. Mornings, but it's the concepts are the same. Like you may not say exactly what, like, I bet if we get Steve Giordano here, or we get, Brian Mendenhall, or we get, Caitlin Blackburn, are they going to say it exactly the same? No. But they're going to say what words work out of their mouth. But the concepts are going to be right there. Yep. 100%. Yep. And I mean, I always say, like, when people are like, well, that didn't work with that handling that objection like that. Okay, so what? Move on to the next lead. Right. I mean, it was $1.75. Like, are we serious? Yeah. Like, next. Right. It's not going to work every time. 100%. But if you do it every time, eventually it's over the time of doing it, it's going to work. Yeah. Just do it every time. Right. That's it. We're not saying this is going to help you book every single. Nothing's going to help you book every single lead. No. But you're right. What if I tried and screwed up? Then move to the next lead. Next. And call them back in a week. How many times have you done that? Like, I remember early on when I wasn't good, I'd call a lead, screw it up, and 2 weeks later I'd call it up. Sound better. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, they probably don't even recognize me. They don't even bring it up. No. Or when Frank was in the field, obviously, he would call through the leads, and then I would call through the leads. Yeah. And he was a jerk about it. He wrote like asshole in there and like, jerk and all. And I would be like, N-A, real small. Like he like, I don't want you to think that person just cussed me out. Right. And I'm like overcoming like all these cuss words on the leads. And I just call him as if no one's ever called him. Yeah. Like it's the first time. And almost every time the ones that had cuss words on, I like print that lead out again, get the cuss word off. I set that one or whatever. You just don't know where they're at that day, or you don't know. Maybe it was how you sounded, or maybe they were just stepped in dog poop or something. I mean, who knows? And you're right. It's one of the two. 9 times out of 10, it's you. Yeah. Right. He goes, well, I couldn't overcome that objection. Yeah, but I love that. I said exactly what you told me to, but did you say it like that? How I told you to? Yeah. No. Yeah. You didn't. There's no way. Nope. Or you left these stupid pauses that we're talking about. Right. Stop trying to wait for them to be okay with what you said. They're never going to be okay with what you said. Just keep it moving. Right. That's so key, because you give them that empty space. Mm-hmm. You're asking for an objection. I get so many objections because you're allowing them. Yeah. You want them. It's almost like you're waiting for someone to come over and sucker punch you right in the face. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. No, this is awesome. Good stuff. I appreciate you doing this. Yeah. And it's keep it simple, guys. Yeah. It's like, just do it. Keep it very simple. And guess what? You're going to screw some up. It's okay. Yeah. But then, see, I stopped writing stuff on them because I'd mess myself up, right? I get it next time. Oh, this is the asshole. I don't want to call him back. I'm like, don't write it. No. Because there's been time. And a lot of times I realize after the fact, I'm like, oh, shit, I called this guy a couple weeks ago. He cussed me out. Now he's fine. And now I'm going to help him out with life insurance. Like, yeah. It's, you just don't know. Mindset. Yep. I mean, it's, we talk about this all, attitude, activity, the two things. So you got to put the work in.
Yep.
You're not going to listen to this and then magically book all your appointments.
No.
You got to put the dials in.
Yeah.
You got to work through.
You got to get the reps.
And the best thing to do is to allow someone who is good at this to listen to you dial.
Yes. Get around the people.
You got to.
Get around people. You can't do this by yourself. It gets too lonely. I mean, you guys remember. You guys always dialed together here.
Yep. The worst time I did, and the time I was talking to you guys about in the beginning, I was dialing at home. I booked like 3 appointments.
Yeah, no.
And I remember that same week I went to the office because I was part-time. I was dialing after my job. And then he's like, Saturday. Saturdays used to be our dial time.
That's right.
Like Saturday
I
morning.
remember Frankie would come up here. He was like, I'm going to go up there to off. All right.
Yep.
5-hour
8 a.m.,
drive.
man.
Yep.
5 hours. Yep. Frank would be here. Mark would come in time. But we'd be on the phone and being able to sit down and you hear me dial and go, don't say that. Say it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Watch me do it. It just iron sharpens iron, man.
Yeah.
Get around it. Get around the heat.
Yep. And now it's so convenient. You can get on a Zoom and have people. I mean, you don't have to we recommend you can drive somewhere, but you could probably log into a Zoom anytime, any day, 7 days a week and hear people dial.
Absolutely.
But you need to be around people who know what they're doing so they can coach you and help you.
100%. Well, be accountable. You know that if you're not booking appointments, it's your fault. 100%. And that's okay. You'll get better.
Yeah.
Own it and get better.
Yeah.